streaming. You should get the... Now it fucking works. It's a fucking black screen. The fuck? The fuck is... Oh, I'm so confused. So the stream didn't work that whole fucking time. Yeah. Cool. Nothing works, everything keeps breaking. I am big angry. So fucking angry right now. Cool. So over an hour of work is just like okay, I'm gonna redo the module. I just don't understand. I just don't fucking understand. Okay. I understand nothing, so I'm gonna redo the module. It's already really late. I shouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm gonna. Deconstructors. Constructors are used when the class is initiated. Deconstructors are automatically invoked when the object is destroyed or deleted. Deconstructors have the following attributes. A class can only have one deconstructor. Deconstructor cannot be called. They are invoked automatically. Deconstructor has no taken modifiers or have parameters. The name of the deconstructor is exactly the same as the class prefix with a tilde, for example. Okay, I get this one. This is just, it will be fucking yeah, that one. Check stuff, fine, go get that. Deconstructor that this let's include right line statements in the deconstructor and constructor of our class and see how the program behaves when the objects of that class are created and when the program ends. So in this case, dog class, public dog, right line, constructor, deconstructor, static void, main string args, dog, the new dog. So there calls upon constructor, public dog creates a constructor. When the program runs, it first creates an object. It's called constructor. The object is deleted at the end of the program, and the deconstructor is invoked. When the program executes, it's complete. So it creates it and then does the deconstruct instantly. I don't get it. If we run it. So yeah, this shit calls it, and it just instantly goes, hey, I made it, and I killed it. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Deconstructor invoked when the object is deleted. Okay, cool. EDB's lemon squeezy. Okay, now it's time to discuss the static keyword. Your first notice in the main method static void member. Class members, variables, properties, and methods can also be declared as static. This makes these members belong to this class itself instead of belonging to individual objects. No matter how many objects of the class are created, there is only one copy of a static member. For example, public static in count. So this is just static. It's never going to be changed. And public count. In the case we declared, maybe I need to turn this down a little bit. This shit does not have like a low mode. Just fucking rams you. Just rams your ease. If I move it by like a pixel forward, fucking whatever. Fucking whatever. So in this case, we will declare public member variable count, which is static. The count of the class increments the count. So in this case, when you call upon this, like somebody was like create a cat, it's gonna go boom. This is a static. Because you created cat, I'm gonna add the count. Beam. Got it. Shit works. And it's all good. Let's charge my watch. It's a simple. No matter how many cat objects it initiates, there is always only one count variable that belongs to the cat class because it declares static. Cool. Continue. Drag and drop from the fucking below to have a valid main method. static void. Because of their global nature, static members can be accessed directly using the class name without an object. For example, class cat, public static int count, public static cat. Set the main string args cat c1 new cat c1 new cat. Console write cat.count. Okay. This is separate from this. Separate because in the cat there's only one static shade that's count. It can get it out, I guess. It's weird. Int count. So int count is static. That's why you can call it. Because of their global nature, static members can be accessed directly using the class name without any object. So you would have different objects or all were static. You could call each of them just by having the cat fucking count or cat whatever the fuck. As you can see, we access the static variable using the class name cat.count. The count variable is shared between all cat objects. For this class, each time an object is created, the static variable is incremented. The program above demonstrates that this when 2 is displayed after creating 2 objects of the class. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Drag drop an option above to assign the value of the mask static pi variable to x equals math.pi. Static method for some concept applies to the static method. For example, class public static void bark. That's all right line wolf. Static void main string args dot bark. So it just calls this because it's a static thing and it has its own shit. Shit like stuff anything in there and just be like dot bark. Okay, static methods can only access only static methods. But because the static void main is static, if it was a private void main, it would not be able to access because it's not because so if it was just void main, it would not be able to access it. Therefore, now call the main to be static. Cool. The main should be static. Okay, members are static by definition. For example, class math class. Okay, public count is 1. Okay, static void main string args construct right math class 1. Okay, as you can see, we access the property 1 using the name of the class, just like inside members. This is because all const members are static by default. Because it has const, it's just the same as writing fucking public static int 1. It's just the same. You like a const for some reason. Static constructors. Constructors can be declared static to initiate static members of the class. The static constructors is automatically called once when access a static member of the class. For example, so people class, we have 2 static numbers, and because it says static some class, it just can add the stuff into it. Most of it there get set, so they can, and you can set them, and because they're static, you call it the static thing, and it's also inside the same thing, then you can. The constructor will get called once when we try to access some class X or some class Y. Call whatever. Int age static sonic age set get static. Yes. Static classes. An entire class can be declared as static. A static class can contain only static members. You can initiate an object of a static class as only one instance of that static class can exist in a program. there can be only one static class. Oh, I have no static class in here. Yeah, I could technically make this static class, but everything breaks because it's static, and none of those things. But no, static void shouldn't be able to call it because it's static, also. But it can't. Weird shit. Weird champ. Total dot name. It wants a total. Where's total declared? Points total. Where is it defined? Wait, where is total defined? Oh, there. Dumbass. Okay. Also write like math power 2, 3. Because math has things and gets members. You cannot instantiate an object of a static class as only one instance of the static class can exist in a program. Static classes are useful for combining logical properties and methods. A good example for this is the math class. It contains various useful properties and methods and mathematical operations. For example, the pow method is the number of the pow. At least one static, only static members. Okay, so we have the pi, the e, that's the logarithmical base e, back with the skirt, square root, skirt. So arrays can have them. Cool. Array reverse, array sort. How do you define like reverse and sort? Does it reverse the numbers or does it sort them ascendingly? Actually, how do you define if it ascends or descends? Whatever. String some text. Combine. Concat. Why is it in 2 strings? Concat. Equals. False. Yeah, that makes sense. But concat? That's weird. Weird champ. I'm a streamer now. The datetime structures allow you to work with dates. Date mount. Cool. The console class is the write line method that output the screen. Static read line method convert to a class, convert to start blah. Wait. Oh wait, shit. No. Code 9 can sort. It's gonna 4 9. It's gonna be 9. Double math. Square root of 9 is 3. What the are we getting to the fucking shit? That this keyword is used inside the class and it refers to the current instance of a class, meaning it refers to the current object. One of the common use of this is distinguish class members from other data, such as local or formal parameter. Yeah. Of a method, as shown in the following example. I read that and none of that fucking caught on. That this keyword is used inside the class to refer to the current instance of the class, meaning it refers to a current object. Current, how is the current? Is the newest one current? One of the common uses of this is distinguishing class members from other data, such as a local or formal parameter, of a method, as shown in the following example. Class person, private string name. Public person, string name, this dot name equals name. Okay. Let person string name this name. Here, this dot name represents the member of the class, where the name represents the parameter of the constructor. Here, this name represents the number of the class, where name represents the parameter constructor. So it just calls up wait. This name, so just in the class calls upon the name, if the name equals name and points equals points. This calls upon them. Just call upon them here. Just tell that these name and points equal to these name and points. Sure. This name represents another common use of this is the passing instance to a method of pyramid show person info. This dot age. The read-only modifier prevents a member of a class from being modified after construction. It means that the field declared as a random read-only can be modified only when declared it or when with a constructor. For example, so this is a class, and when you're gonna create anything in this class, the name is always gonna be John. It's gonna be John's, only John's. Jesus Christ. Public person string name. This name equals this name, that name. Okay, this tells that public person name is just name, so it's gonna be John. If they were modified the name field anywhere else, we will get an error. There are three major differences between read-only and constant. Remember constant thing that we did previously? First, a constant field must be initialized when it's declared, whereas a read-only field can be declared without initializing as in. So it just says it, string name, fucking okay. In Pi, it's constant. It needs something to declare it, and it needs info. This just does not give a shit. Weird. Second, read-only field value can be changed in a constructor, but a constant value cannot. So I could be like this, be like, I need to put in a name, it's gonna not give a shit and just make it John. Cool. Third, the read-only field can be assigned a value that is the result of a calculation, but a constant cannot. Read-only modifier prevents a member of a class from being modified after construction. Once it's constructed, it don't give no shit. Value when the yes, constant can be initialized by the constructor. Field can be initialized when only when Getting into the fun bits. Indexers. An indexer allows the object to be indexed like an array. As discussed earlier, a string variable is actually an object of the string class. Further, the string class is actually an array of char objects. In this way, the string class implements an indexer so we can access any char objects by its index. String hello world char x string at the fourth index. In this case, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be O. So the console variable will be O. What is the output of this code? String, I know, C#. Char string 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, B, N. Declaration of an indexer is to some extent similar to the property. The difference is that an indexer accessor requires an index, like a property, used to get and set accessors for defining an indexer. Okay, declaration of an indexer is some extent similar to a property. The difference is that the indexer accessor requires an index, like a property you get and set accessors for defining an indexer. However, when a property returns or sets a specific data member, indexers return or set a particular value from the object's instance. Indexes are defined within this keyword. For example, class client, private string name, yeah, okay, and new string. Okay, so just makes a new array. That's new string. Public string. This is equals value. So it just tells me if it gets the name, it gets indexed. It just gets from the index that is defined later on, and set to the name index is the value. Index will be the value, so in this case we're like 1. The typical goals of indexers the class to represent a list, a collection of an array or objects. Private string name, public char. Fill in the blanks to define the valid indexer. Char. Fill in the blanks to find the valid indexer. I did this one and I still don't fucking remember it. Currently, audio streams current bitrate is lower than the reference bitrate recommended that you. What? Says my stream's bitrate is fucking 0? Are you fucking way? The fuck? Oh, I can't change it, but it's set to fucking 69. Nice. How dare you assume I have not set up my audio? Okay, no, yes. Night, where's my Discord? There's my Discord. Class person, private string name, public char. Person. Get a turn. Get and set return name. Return. This is name. Fucking. Oh, it's a fucking this. Forget. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh. Now I'm gonna go piss myself. ko esmu te sēdējis, pat nepavadīju programmējot, es skatījos, kāpēc mums nahuj tīkls visu laiku mirst nost. Jo es nesaprotu, kas viņam tur vienkārši notiek. Es arī tīgi nopisos ar to.
Tu par internetu tīklu vai par kādu tīklu?
Par nevienam citu tīklu mums nav.
Okay,
Vienīgais zinekļu tīklu mums ir.
Šobrīd ir tā, ka man ir visur tīkli smadzenēs. Es šitā tikko pavadīju 2 stundas klausoties, kā vienam čalim stāsta, kā strādās datu apmaiņa.
Jā.
Nu tāds, vienkārši to varēja izdarīt 3 stundas iepriekš, nevis tagad sanāksmes laikā visi sēž klausās, kā viņam skaidro, kā notiek lietas dzīvē.
Nice. 365 login. Tā. Vienkārši man ir iespējams atrast veidu, kā mēs varam apiet sistēmu un iemeslu, kāpēc mums tur šeit miršt nost. Un tad es tā kā domāju, ka es to varētu izdarīt šitādies un save. Un ok. Tīkls nomirs mums tūlīt uz sekundīti. Visdrīzāk.